Hello, YouTube friends. Thanks so much for joining me. I got my mom and my dad with me today. It's been a while since I did a video. They are visiting from my country. So we will, you're probably going to hear them talking and the dogs and everybody else. You know how that goes.
Vai fazer lá e ela vai te ensinar lá.
Yep. Tô gravando ali para mostrar. So I got the resin ready. Mix equals part, resin part A, stone coat, the one that I use, and B, stone coat, the one that I use. So you're gonna be hearing my mom and my dad talking. They don't understand that I'm doing a video, so they're gonna be talking. You know, I'm happy that they are here, and that's one of the reasons that I haven't done any videos. They've been here for 3 months. They're leaving next month. They'll be 4 months. Unfortunately, they are going back to Brazil. But so my daddy got sick, and I was watching with him, and we went on a lot of trips. So we were pretty much very busy. I didn't have time to do a video. I'm gonna go over the colors with you guys, and I'm pouring some of the resin to it. When you mix the color, you have, with this resin, you have about pretty much about an hour to work with it. They say 45 minutes, but this resin is one of my favorite because it gives you plenty time to work with. I usually like to save a little bit of resin just in case if I need to add anything else to it. But let me go over the colors and then I'll go over. This is Midnight Blue by Black Diamond. It's this color over here that I'm mixing right now. Ooh. Well, when you mixing powder, make sure when you mix powder, make sure you start slowly. I've been kind of like speeding things up to try to make it faster, but guess what? You get powder everywhere, and you definitely do not want to breathe this. It's okay because it's going to be a bunch of colors, but I'm just wiping it to get the excess from the canvas. That's this one over here. Let me show it to you guys. It starts slowly and then slowly goes mixing. You have to really mix it well. I ran out of my plastic cup, so I'm using paper cup. Ideally, you should use plastic cups. The paper cup is only good for if you're using spray from the spray can. That beep is my daddy. He's supposed to do breathing treatment every 5 minutes. He had pneumonia last week, so we spent a whole week in the hospital with that. I was there with him. So this is the one. So we got this one. Let me move it out of the way. And we have this one from Black Diamond as well, blue green. That one. So my mom is making food. It smells so good. Now here's the situation. When you start it, this is the powder. So you have to start it slowly. Then you can speed things up. But if you start fast, they end up spreading everywhere, just like the black. I don't know if you could see it. So you're gonna hear my dad a lot. He talks a lot, just like me, or maybe I'm like him. And so you're gonna hear him. He's talking to the dog. You guys are gonna hear the dog barking because they go crazy with him. So just bear with me today, and know that we are family, so you gotta be part of my family too. See, you hear him? Now this next one is Bombay ink from India. That's one. This is the teal color, and this color. And this color. Que bom.
Você vê que negócio para podar?
My dad is telling me that we got a big banana tree in the backyard and it's coming a big banana. That's what you just heard. And my mom, that cough is allergies. And this is the teal. You hear them? So sorry guys for all the noise, background noise. And this is the gold that I'm using. Maroon gold is my favorite gold. So this is also a powder, so you have to start slowly to incorporate it, otherwise it gets all over. It's a beautiful color. I love this color. And when you have powder, you really need to mix it a lot, because if you don't, you're gonna have spots in your paint that's gonna be just the powder, and they do not incorporate with the resin. So it doesn't. I had a few people that asked me, how do you make it so it doesn't have problems like that? And that's how you do. You just make sure you stir it. The next one, I don't have the label because I put it in this container. As a matter of fact, I want to thank the lady that told me about that. She will know who it is. I don't like to give names, but she that one is stone cold white. They call it that white. It's amazing, but it dries out pretty fast. So she told me, you know what, instead of leaving in the original container, just put inside something like that. So let's see how that's gonna end up going. Now this one, you also need to mix it a lot. I'm gonna put a little bit more resin on it because I don't think it needs, oops, just mix it with the, okay. So I'm putting, when you put the ink and you feel like it needs more, after a while you get used to it. Oh guys, I forgot to tell you guys, I just sold 3 pieces. I was so excited because I finally sold some art online. I've been trying to for the last year. And for those of you that know my, why did I start doing this? I always like doing art, different kind of art. But I got sick last year, and I needed to de-stress, and that's why I started doing this. So I've been trying to sell it online for the last year, and finally this month alone I had 3 orders. I was so excited. This one is just resin, and it's magic blue. So it's beautiful. Look at this blue. Guys, this is just amazing. Now this is a paste, and I love paste. So let's see. All right. Paste is, you can mix a little bit less. It's not a big deal. Now I also like to do, once you mix your colors, I like to put a clear coat on top of the canvas. What this does is this makes the color go easier. And then of course, like I said, you always save a little tiny bit. Normally you need 4 ounces for each. And I use my gloves to just spread it around. You can use whatever you feel like it. Normally you need to do is spread if you feel like, because if you don't spread, the colors will not run and have that color effect between them. I was so happy when I sold my first piece online because of course I mailed it to her as fast as I possibly could. Even though my dad was in a hospital, I still got out of there quick and came home and packed everything and sent it to her. And she put me a message on my Etsy account saying that the picture did not do the painting a justice. So let me just, I'm also working at the same time, so I'll call them later. So anyway, so when she put that in there, I was like, oh, that's so sweet. It's amazing how some people make your day, you know? I was going through all that hassle with my dad being sick, and that note made my day, because when you do an art, you put all your heart into it, and it's so nice when you hear somebody saying to you that they loved it. So I really appreciate all you guys that say that you guys like it, and I hope you guys enjoy this video as much as I enjoy making it. And the only reason I haven't really made any video in the last couple months was because of the situation with my family here, and no time between work and them. I was too busy. Oh, I had a surgery too. I think I started telling you guys in the last video that I was going to have it. I did have it, and that put me also on a tough time to be able to help do some videos. But I hope that now, next month I'm going to Brazil, so I probably will be away for a little bit, and then I'm coming back and going on a cruise. How about that? That's so wonderful. I'm so excited. My husband just surprised me with the news yesterday. So I use 2 gloves. When I finish that, I take the other gloves so I have a clean gloves to try to touch my heating gun. All right, then I like to do is, oops, have it on. Let me turn this on. Yeah, I have my computer on, so I hope I have enough battery on the computer that I'm not gonna run out of battery. If for any reason I run out of battery, I guess I'll show you guys later. So we're gonna make some noise. Aí esquenta para tirar as bolhas. Não precisa tirar muito, não, porque depois você vai esquentar de novo. Olha. And I usually like to take any spots that you see when you do that. Sometimes with you see some spots that came from the AC. That's a pain. But I like to take that off. It's like little tiny spots. I'm a perfectionist, so it bothers me to when the paint is done if it doesn't look completely perfect. And of course, this type of art is not like the type of art that you will be like completely perfect. And the AC does not help me much. Sometimes I wish I would just turn off the AC when I'm doing it so that it would stop blowing stuff into the art. As a matter of fact, I think I'm just gonna do that. Let me just turn the AC down. Hold on. All right. So hopefully that's gonna stop blowing the things in it. All right. So next you have to decide how you want your colors to be, and that is the color composition might be what makes a piece look good or not. I sometimes just mix them the color that according to what I think would be nice, and then I just leave it that way. So we'll see. I think I'm gonna start with this one. Now, with that white, you want to put that white on the side and roll the colors on top of the white. So, then I'm going to do one blue on this side. Next to this blue, I think I'm gonna put this white, because I want this white to have this blue to go on top of this white when I do the swap. Now, when you do this too, you have negative space. When you do this white like that, you end up having a lot of negative space, which looks very pretty with it. Now, I gotta be careful with this blue that I'm using here because sometimes it takes over. So I want to put that beep again is my dad trying to remind himself that he needs to do the breathing every 5 minutes. So trust me, it's fun. And last but not least, the gold. Now, when he does the treatment, he coughs. The gold is gonna be like very careful that I want the gold to go from one to another. Because once I start swapping, it will look pretty. So swapping, I do it a couple different ways. So I'm gonna put some coasters there because then I can just throw it on top of the coasters. Maybe one over here. Okay. So the swapping, you wanna pull. Actually, I'm gonna start it this way. You let the paper touch it, and then you pull it. And there is a lot of air, but you're gonna get the air out. Once you finish that, you can always, I like to just go like this and pour it on top of there. Okay? Wow, look at that already, guys. Right over here, you see the swapping. Now, then I don't wanna. I wanna leave some spots because I wanna be able to see it. That. This is very pretty with the gold underneath it. Then, make sure I get my phone full of resin. Now, coming this way, and there you go. Wow, that looks so pretty, guys. I wish you guys could see it close by. It's amazing how it does. Wow, looks nice. Olha que bonito.
Você vai fazer o quê?
I'm gonna do like...
E agora?
Then... Wow, that looks so pretty.
Aqui vai ficar assim.
Não, vai ficar...
Aqui tem que fazer isso aqui.
Okay. Then I'm gonna be putting, I need to do a little bit more. The thing is like what to decide on what to do. There you go. And then I'm gonna use the heat because you don't want to, it's gonna be pretty once it dries out. I actually want to put some more gold because I really love gold. So I'm gonna do a tiny bit of gold in here. Then I'm gonna do a little gold here. And I'm gonna do a little gold in here. Now, let me see. Gotta be careful. Now we're gonna warm it up. Then you cannot heat up too much because the more you heat up, the less you will be able to, the more you heat up, the less you'll be able to see it. Because what happened is the cells start gathering together when you do that. So I'm gonna leave it as it is for a little bit, and then what I'll do is I get, see, this is so pretty right there too. Wow, this is amazing. That gold in there is amazing. I want to try to move this gold on top of the blue. There you go. See how that is gonna turn out. So, okay. I think I'm pretty much done with this one. I just need to do one more heating and get some more bubbles out and put it away. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Please do subscribe. I'm gonna put all the details about it, and I'm also gonna add my shop in case you may be interested in one of my pieces. Thanks so much for watching and being part of my group, my friends, and God bless you.